Welcome to Advent Reading in His Word, December 12th, 2020. We are almost there. The day we celebrate the birth of Christ is coming. Just like the anticipation that a child has waiting for that Christmas gift to open, this is the same anticipation that Simeon had while waiting to meet the Messiah. There were other people who were waiting as well for this Messiah to come. And Anna, a woman who was a prophet, was also waiting on the Messiah. She was there in the temple. She was the daughter of Phanuel, the tribe of Asher, and she was very old. Her husband had died after they had been married for only 7 years. Then she lived as a widow to the age of 84. She never left the temple, but stayed there day and night, worshiping God and fasting and praying. And she came along just as Simeon was talking with Mary and Joseph. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. Well, she began praising God, and she talked about the child to everyone who had been waiting expectantly for God to rescue Jerusalem. This is found in Luke 2:36-38. But Anna talked to everyone. That's what I want you to think about today. She didn't just tell the people that were right there beside her. She spoke to everyone that she met, everyone that she knew who was waiting for the Messiah. She told them she had seen him. That's how excited we should be, so that we could go out like the shepherds and tell everyone we know that Jesus is Lord. There were also some wise men, or magi, who had studied the stars to find this Christ child, and they came from the eastern parts of the world to find him. Now, they asked around and they talked to some kings because they had heard that this King of Kings was to be born there. And after they found out where he was, they didn't go back to the king as the king had told them to, because they were being obedient to God. Sometimes we don't know what it is that we're walking through or how it will affect someone else. It's sort of like when you walk across what you thought was dry dirt until you walked into the white tile in the entryway and saw the print of your boot that left a muddy imprint. When we walk as Christ followers, we will leave a better imprint if we are walking about without self-satisfying and being about our own wills, but if we are walking according to His will. It's a matter of paying attention to what God is telling us each day in His Word. Just as those shepherds we spoke about yesterday were following the directions and the words of the angels that came across where they were at, and just to speak to them and tell them about Jesus. In that same way, we need to be obedient to God today. We need to walk through the door that He puts in front of us. Sometimes we don't know what's through that door until we open it. Sometimes you don't know what you're about to read until you turn the page of the Bible. I didn't remember reading about Anna until today, and now she will be a part of the imprint of Christmas to me. In Jesus' name.